Here we go. Zukov. Zulkov. Zulkov. Okay, let's see if we can get a Slav and probably go for another London system. But no, he lets me do a Slav. What do you know? Hey, he lets me do the 1 hour gambit even. Always happy when I get a chance to play the 1 hour gambit. Oh, he doesn't take the pawn. Now then, this is not a gambit. This is just an advanced French with colors reversed. Well, yeah, I'm not white, so I can't play e4. Okay, the queen is hitting here and here, so let's defend here. And what? Let's get castled here. We will challenge him to push that pawn. Or take it. See if he takes it, but he pushes. Okay. It was an interesting gambit if he takes the pawn, but this guy is not into accepting gambits, I guess. I mean, I thought it was interesting. I don't know anything about this position from a theoretical point of view. Okay, let's give myself a little space here. Don't want to be too choked on the queen side. And, well, I can pin that knight. Let's see, I can bring this out. I guess the only problem I have is I can't put a rook here yet. Development-wise, but I could go here, and then bring my bishop out, and then I could put the rook here. Rook to the b file. So it looks like he wants to make it all about the queen side. Let's make it all about the king side. Let's bring the rook here, and the knight here, and the knight here. Yeah, get rid of this. Weren't expecting that, were you? Knight here. And, well, knight here, I guess. Now I can lift my bishop off the back rank, and I can put the rook here. Yeah. He can hop his rook into b7 there. Yeah, that's an interesting thing he can do. I think I'll immediately oppose his knight if he goes to the square d6, this square. I'm sure he's thinking about it. He also has bishop here. It's interesting. But I chose to defend the knight. Actually, my queen might have been trapped there, if I look at it again. Okay, is this knight? The knight is still under pressure. Let's see what we can do to solve that. and also create an extra space for my queen. His knight is pinned now, so as long as I'm careful where I put my pieces, it can't move. And I could attack it. Now he moves the queen there. But now, can I take? No, I can't take. I cannot take yet. Well, first I'll take this. And then I'll take this. He left it a little under-defended. So, yeah, I want to see if he could have trapped my queen. Anyway, Rommel, yeah, I'll play a match with you. I allow one match per stream, per person. So no repeat games. One game per stream per person. That's the way I should say it. Okay, I could just get rid of the knights or rooks now. That would make my position a little safer. Okay, and then let's start bringing this rook back into the game. It can't go here or here, so here. It can go here. And then I can step up with my queen, so I mean my king, to unpin it. Yep. So anyway, you can challenge me to a game on JimsChess. It's my handle is J3 Bennett. Okay, I guess I realized there was a bit of a problem here, which is this knight has no moves. Let's see. Okay, so I'll step here, and I guess the knight goes back there. Just need to unwind, and all will be well. You have to create an account on JimsChess, I'm afraid. Otherwise, you can't challenge me. Okay, so he's being pesky with his bishop. Okay, so now he's going to push his pawn once more and then put his queen here. So let's stop that idea. And now he can put his bishop back here. This is surprisingly awkward. He can just take my pawn. He didn't have to take my queen. But he took it. And we get into an even position. Okay. Interesting. Put all my pawns on light squares, and I'll try and push through on the king side here. J3 Bennett. Yeah, you sent me a challenge, didn't you? There's a challenge here from Nikolai. Or is that somebody else? But anyway, yeah, you can see my name. It's on the stream. Oh, it pushes with the king. Interesting. Okay, so I think I should leave these here. And let's see. He can check me here. I have to go back. Or he can take. Interesting. So if I push, he can take it. But I can push this one. So now I have a passed pawn. And yes, he can go here. I see his bishop can stop this pawn. Here, let's go ahead and push it this far. And then, what can we do? I can't quite go here yet. Let's go here. Yeah, that was fine. Okay, I can go here and then here. That's my idea. Oh, maybe I should have just pushed the pawn, though. I'm making this more complicated than it has to be. But see, I can block the bishop. And then I get to queen. I have to stay within the square of this pawn. And he resigns. Yeah, the check picks up the pawn. So that was a nice win. And play another 5 and 3. Here, let's play in English. So he set up this weird formation with the 2 pawns. I'm going to set up the Botvinnik system. Now, the thing about the Botvinnik system is that I'm pretty much committed to castling kingside, but I could play on either the kingside or the queenside. And it's useful to have this pawn up, so when he pushes this pawn, I can bypass it. Or if he pushes this pawn, I can bypass it. We have done it. We've done the old bypass. So now he's looking at this square. I'm not sure why. I could just play f4 right away. Yeah, this pawn is protected. Now I can take his bishop. Maybe he was waiting for me to to undefend this pawn or something. Yeah, he didn't defend his bishop. Okay, let's develop this bishop. Now what? I could get some more exchanges here, I guess. Now let's kick this. He's castled. I pre-moved. You can't pre-move like that. That was funny. I wanted to play this move anyway. It does open up this attack on my pawn here. But I don't know. I got 2 pieces for my troubles. Oh, he got a fork. How about if I defend the bishop and let him have the knight and then put a rook over here? Or maybe a queen. See if he wants to trade, because I am still a piece up, even though I'm being sloppy. I still have two bishops for a knight. Okay, so the queen went back. Anyway, my idea was to double up over here. I guess I go here first, and then the rook here. The queen stepped down. Okay, the queen is looking at this pawn. Let's step up a bit here. So I wonder, what should I do? Maybe go after this pawn, huh? Looks like I won't be able to hold this one. He could kick my bishop away and take this pawn, so I can't really hold it. Say double marks. Yeah, now I can harass the queen first, or I could just take here. I could just take... Oh, I can't take here. Oh, yeah, I can. I can take the knight. It takes me back. I take here with check. But I can take here too. Also threatens the knight. Threatens check here. Oh, so what? He's giving me the knight. Ah, it was an exchange sacrifice. Now let's defend the bishop. My bishop defends this rook. I think queen up here is next. And of course he's going to mate me. He will mate me. Yeah, I need to control this square. Oh, that's too bad. That's too bad. Can't give him time to arrange the mate. Now, if I go here check, he can interpose with the rook. So I have to take. So now I'm down a whole rook. No, I'm just down the exchange. Yeah, we'll threaten the queen. And then check on the diagonal. That's the way to get my piece back. Okay, we'll still check on the diagonal because then I can queen. Okay, so now it's queen and bishop versus queen. After all that trouble. Oh, I could just get rid of the queens here and just have an extra bishop. Okay, we can protect this pawn, make his life difficult. We can start advancing here. He's like making my life difficult. We can continue to advance. Yeah, he gets the pawn. Okay. So tricky, mister. It's a stalemate trap. Okay. There we go. Finally. Oh, what a game. Okay, let's calm down and play somebody new. Back to e4, I think. Gonna get an Italian game. No, we're getting a Lithuanian gambit, a Latvian gambit. A Latvian gambit. Let's see, if I go check here, and I guess let's defend the knight here first. So he pushes, and then he's going to take, I guess. I could go with the check. What's he going to do? Move his king. And I have a check here. And thus he goes here. Oh, I can't go here. So I check here, the king goes here, I check here. At least get a rook. If I check and he pushes, then I can take here. Yeah, let's try this. He can either move the king or block with the pawn, and if he blocks with the pawn, I can just take it, and there's a fork of the queen and the rook. He can counterpin. I think that's how it works. And then what? I don't know. Then I don't know. Maybe I take a pawn. I could move the knight to defend the queen. Oh, the queen went there. So I think the point of this was to bring the king over here. No, the queen will take there then. Okay, let's block with the bishop. Now I can take here with check. He can take. It's not a double check. He can take back. Can't go here because the queen is guarding this square. That was the point of leaving the queen there. So I guess he's played this before, huh? Can put the queen there. Attacking the knight. Rook is still threatened. Queen defends the bishop, so if he takes here, it's not with the threat to take something. Complicated position. Omar, yeah, I guess that's why he's playing this. He's rated 1890, so that's a pretty good rating. Yeah, pretty crazy position here. So he trades knights here. Okay, I have a check here, here, here. The queen guards that one. I can take the rook, he can take the rook, or I can save my rook and his rook is still under fire. So, how about we threaten something? Develop and threaten simultaneously. Okay, but I had this check. And I had this check. I think he's mated. Oh, no, he's not. He can block because the knight defends this square. Yeah, the king has no moves, so he's got to block either with the bishop or the knight. And I will take it because my bishop is hanging. I guess he wanted to keep the bishop. And then, so I've got knight and bishop versus two bishops. 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 pawns versus 5 pawns. It is somehow even after that. So I can check here. He goes back, I guess. And then I'll just offer to trade queens. Well, this is the kind of game that's fun to go over with a chess engine, see all the mistakes we made. But yeah, I should develop my knight and my rook, of course. Oh, that's interesting. I don't get it, but it's interesting. Fireball. Yeah, it's possible I had it. Black resigned. Yeah, okay. He that must have been a mouse slip. He must have been, moving his mouse over these pieces, trying to decide what was best. Or maybe there was some trick if I took with the king. That's still winning for white. This is all winning. So right here it's even. Yeah, right here it's even. And he should just take my queen, not the rook. So yeah, if you go back to the beginning, this is just bad. That was okay. That was okay. So yeah, this was all right. That was not best. My best move was... Oh no, it was one of the moves suggested by the computer. There was also bishop e3. Okay. So the evaluation changes even when you play the move the computer suggests, because it's such a complicated position. One extra move of depth will cause it to change the evaluation. So my queen move then was not the best. If I went here with the queen, he could take my knight. I thought maybe he could just push this pawn, threaten my... Oh, but he can't do that. His bishop is actually loose here. It's not defended. And then this pin is still on. So I guess this is okay. Yeah, keeping the pin. So let's go back. What I played was queen to g5. It's still good for me. And I take, and then he takes, and then I defend my rook, and then he brings his... Yeah, okay, I like the bishop move. And like this. So here, this was not best. So it says I should take the pawn at this point. I didn't see actually that the pawn was hanging. So this check and these exchanges evened it up. It's all even at this point. Whereas if I had just taken the pawn directly, even though the material is the same, this is all... the queen defends the bishop. Yeah, 2 bishops and a knight versus 2 bishops and a knight. I just have an extra pawn, and both kings are in the position. Allowing an extra minute of the computer to think will allow the evaluation to stabilize too. It seems to stabilize pretty quickly, and yet when you move one move ahead, it changes. So anyway, yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe I just lack the patience. Let's go back and get another game. So that was fun. A real workout on your old tactics. And back to e4. Try the Italian game again. By request. Although the person who requested it is probably not watching, but he may watch this later, so we'll keep trying. No Italian game this time. This is the Philidor defense or something. Yeah, Philidor. Oh, the Hannum variation. Very... very solid, but a bit cramped, as they say. So I can do a fried liver attack here. Knight here. How does he meet this? There must be a way. He probably pushes this pawn to block. Anyway, it looks like it'd be fun. This is sort of in the spirit of an Italian game. Yeah, he has to do that. Then I take with the pawn, I think. Oh, I see, but his knight isn't here. That's one difference. And so let's get castled before he does something to me. You can take this pawn because by... oh no, my knight's defended. Interesting, interesting. So he blockaded my pawn, so I can't push and threaten the... but I can check. Let's go ahead and do that. Now this knight is pinned, so it's not yet threatening to take my bishop. And I can attack the pinned piece. Yeah, he defends it. And then I can attack the pinned piece again with the pawn. Okay, so let's step out of the check there. And it looks like I just won a piece, as well as I have two very advanced pawns. This is the kind of position you can play a gambit for, but I didn't have to gambit. Okay, queen there. Oh, so he can push this pawn to threaten my bishop. I will move the bishop when I need to. But, you know, I could move the bishop now. Block that pawn. It'll just make it a little easier for me. And maybe put the rook back here and bishop out here. Oh, he wants the queen there. Well, he's trying to chase the queen away from the defense of the rook. But I won't allow that to happen. Okay, so that one, I think I give up that pawn. How's the best way to give it up, though? This way? Let's yeah, my development is a little awkward here. Just bring the knight out. Then after he takes this pawn, I can play knight here, at least defending this pawn. Okay, knight here. Defends the pawn, attacks the queen. Trying to get the queen's pressure on this rook to not matter. Also, make it easier to develop this bishop. Yeah, now I can develop this bishop. And then I'll be able to bring the rook over. Things will be good, since he just has a dark squared bishop. Yeah, making life difficult. That's what it's all about. Let's put this over here then. So this pawn is pinned, so he can attack it however he likes. By playing f6, for example. I could push, but it's defended here, so if he plays f6 and then takes this pawn, I had an idea that actually doesn't work. I was going to push this pawn, but when he takes it, it exposes my queen. Well, no, it does work. I play here. If he takes with the pawn, I can take his rook. He can stop it by defending his rook. I just want to kind of bust up his pawns over here. Also, unpinning this pawn, it's useful. Okay, so now, yeah, let's play this. And then we can take this pawn, and I'll leave it with an isolated pawn here. And then I can attack his rook. Of course, that did reintroduce the pin here, but I'm more concerned about taking this pawn at the moment. I will give this pawn up to win this pawn, because this pawn is his chance to get a comeback, really. And I can go here to attack the queen. Yeah, he can win that pawn back. See, I'll go here to attack the bishop. Then what? Maybe go here, someplace on a light square where I'm not pinned, defending the rook too. Oh, it was with check. Oh, that was nice. I didn't see the check. Yeah. So then I can take. That was weird. I could take again. So there's check here, check here. Let's go with this check, I guess. I keep walking into pins. Let's go here. But I am 2 pieces up now, right? 1, 2. Check here. And, oh, we're almost mating him. How about check here? Yeah, there we go. Got the mate. All right, well, that was a nice game to finish on. Thanks, everybody, for joining in the stream. Remember to follow me if you want notifications for when I'm streaming. I don't have a real schedule, but I usually stream about this time of day. And I will see you all next time. Bye now.